Hey everybody, welcome to the Maine-J Show. It's your boy Maine-J, and this is another episode of Maine-Chat. My favorite line, I'm not going to be before you long, but I always thank you all for tuning in and checking me out whenever I have something to say. This particular time, I'm on here because I got emailed about giving my perspective on the topic tonight. So, here you go. Um, I'm going to talk about the cow, whatever his name, Rittenhouse. Um, was it verdict? The outcome of the case, of the trial. Um, I was asked how do I feel and what I think. I don't feel anything. I don't think anything. Overall, James Cleveland. I feel no ways tired. I don't feel no ways tired. I don't think it's racist. A lot of people saying, well, this is America with the 3Ks. Um, I do believe to some extent it was self-defense. I do believe that he was acting as a vigilante when, most companies and businesses do have insurance, so you didn't need to go down to defend property. Um, Nonetheless, he did. But I will say this, because a lot of you all were coming for the judge, coming for the system, and the system is meant against us, or especially people of color. I don't blame the system. I think the system did what it was supposed to do, right? Let's start with the lawyer. A job of a lawyer, whether you're guilty, a murderer, rapist, serial killer, whatever, their job as a lawyer is to defend their client. If they're on death row, about to get the death sentence, death penalty, the lawyer's going to fight hard to maybe get them life instead of the death penalty. If you did something that can get you 20, 25 years, 30 years, your lawyer is going to fight on your behalf and figure out what they can do to defend you and present a legal case to maybe get you 5 to 10 years instead of 30. So sometimes it happens where we think somebody should get the death penalty and they don't, or we think they should get 30 to 40 years and they only get 5 years. There's a lot of things that factor into that, evidence and how the prosecutor fights against you and all those, and how your lawyer defends you. Witnesses, are we, people who were there that could say it didn't really happen like this, or whatever the case may be. So the lawyer did his job, got his client off. All counts. I might need to call that lawyer. What's your number, sir? What's your number? I might need you one of these days. So kudos to the lawyer for doing the job and getting another win under the belt. Can't be mad at the lawyer. Can't be mad at Kyle Rittenhouse because his lawyer did his job. No, the lawyer did his job and got him off. We can't be mad at the jurors. The jurors took whatever evidence or whatever the case was that was presented them from the lawyer and from the prosecutors and from the witnesses and from Kyle Rittenhouse and from everybody else, and they took the time to take everything. Maybe had to look up some definitions, some terms, what's considered first degree, second degree, third degree, whatever the case may be, of all the charges, and then try to figure out what's this based on what he said, the lawyer said, the prosecutor said, and try to come to a conclusion. And that's what a juror does. Sometimes the jurors get it right. Sometimes the jurors get it wrong. Sometimes we see they go back to cases or cases get opened up. Okay, maybe he might be guilty later on, Kyle Rittenhouse, or we've seen people that were guilty and they come to find out DNA says that they were innocent. So sometimes the jurors get it wrong. The system does get it wrong sometimes. Sometimes people are guilty and they get innocent. Some people are innocent and they get guilty. So yes, of course, sometimes the system does get it right. Sometimes it does get it wrong. But to say that the system did what it's supposed to do. The lawyer did what it's supposed to do. The prosecutor did what it's supposed to do. The jurors did what it's supposed to do. The judge and everybody else. And this was the outcome, whether we like it or not. Do I believe that some of it was self-defense? Absolutely. Do I believe some of it was vigilantism? Absolutely. He didn't know those people that he was going to, the business that he was going to defend. I wouldn't want somebody saying, well, I'm going to defend your business. No, if I'm smart enough, I have insurance. So whatever happens, my insurance would take care of it, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So, you going and acting like you're doing all this and doing me a favor. So the vigilantism part, I kind of do disagree with. Let the police or whoever deal with that. Now I will say this, and I don't want to sound insensitive or whatever the case may be. I'm from the hood. If I hear gunshots or I'm outside when guns are popping off, I'm ducking. I'm getting out the way. I ain't trying to get shot. I ain't no police officer. I don't have no bulletproof wear on. I'm running. You know, when we hear gunshots in the hood, we running, we ducking, we getting out of there. And this is no offense to the young man who lost his life. But if somebody, and when we're ducking and running, that's what normal, the pop, 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 pop guns. Somebody got an AR-15, 57, whatever those numbers are, 69, okay, 96. Ain't no way in hell I'm running towards somebody with an AR-57, 15, I'm sorry, whatever, I'm not a gun person, trying to stop them. I'm going the other way. So I'm not saying that the person deserved it, but there's no way, if you don't have experience in and stopping people with guns, and I wouldn't have did it. I wouldn't put myself in harm's way. You popping off that gun, God, please cover me and keep me from getting hit and cover anybody else. But I'm not running towards the danger. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a firefighter. I'm not none of that. Now, if I can help somebody in my vicinity say, come on, stay down or get up or let's run, of course. But running towards somebody with a big gun like that we already seen shot somebody, and you think that they not going to shoot you, you ain't got no bullet. They have no bulletproof press on or nothing. What you doing? So hear me to that father. I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but that was a foolish thing to do, is run towards somebody with an AR style gun and you have no protection to protect you from a bullet or anything like that. And I do feel bad for that father, because the dude was trying to be a hero. The dude was just trying to say, hey, let's stop him from shooting anybody else. And unfortunately the son is dead. I do feel sad, and in my eyes he's a hero for thinking that he could try to stop somebody from shooting any more people. Absolutely. However, if somebody's running towards you and they saying get his gun, how do I know that you wasn't going to take the gun and shoot me either? So it's just a horrible situation. But I do think that the system did its job, and I do pray for peace and healing and restoration for those families who lost their loved ones. That's my spill. Thank you for listening. Brace.